We have to stop neglecting ourselves and work on self-healing practices. Too many times we figure out how to work out other people's problems, but we can't figure out our internal aspect. So we want to talk about in this video a few particular considerations that we can go over that you can apply to your life today to work on your self-healing practices. Let's get to work. Look alive, look alive, look alive. Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back. We want to talk about the practical ways that you can practice self-healing today so that you can be able to see a clearer view of your goals. It's all about being able to manage the stress that you're going through, develop a resilient mindset, and be able to push through the problems, push through the obstacles. But how do we push through that obstacle if we're not taking care of ourselves? We have to take care of ourselves. So, number one way that you can practice self healing is make sure you carve out a space for yourself. What I mean by carve out a space for yourself, let's say you're living with someone. Let's say you're living with a crowd, with roommates, or a bunch of people, or even at work, right? You want to make sure you take the time out to say, hey, this 4x4 section or this little square inch, this is my area and my zone that I'm responsible for, that I will take care of. That way, it changes your focus on looking at the things you can control, but it also sets a tone to establish sound boundaries. When you establish sound boundaries, you'll find out those who respect it, those who do not respect it, and you'll be able to move around accordingly. But carve out a certain area in your house, in your home, at your job, wherever you are located. Carve out a certain area just for yourself to give you that peace of mind. Just in case everything gets chaotic, you can find yourself in that particular zone so that you can find your peace and do your meditation methods within that zone. Number two, you want to make sure that your health is well taken care of. Look out for yourself. When we take on a bunch of stress, team, when we take on a bunch of tasks, it can be emotionally draining and mentally draining. And also, that can affect our physical health as well. Sometimes you get caught up in things. You don't necessarily go to the gym like you're supposed to. You don't eat like you're supposed to. You get caught up in the duties and the tasks of the day that you even forget to eat. So you grab a quick piece of pizza instead of grabbing a smoothie or a shake. Now, I can really attest for this myself in my journey trying to slim down, trying to lose a little weight, trying to get rid of the tire in the middle. You find yourself, when you gear yourself to focus on a better health, it's so many bad things out there. But when you purpose yourself to be better, to do better, then what you're going to do, you're going to make sure that your health is well taken care of. And we all need just that one extra step to get closer to our goals, to get closer better. And when you're in better health, your mind is clear. You have clarity on your goals and your thoughts of what you have to do to accomplish yourself. Number three, what we want to do is you want to make sure that you schedule some me time in your calendar. Schedule some me time. What I mean by some me time, this goes back to what I say about setting boundaries with others, setting boundaries with people. That's how you build a better relationship. You have to have some me time. You focus on the struggles and the trials of the day. You focus with other people's issues, other people's problems. You have to take a step back and have some time focused on yourself. What are you going to do in that time? Make sure it's productive, make sure it's healing, make sure it's a growth mindset type of activity. But you want to make sure you structure some me time in yourself. That means get away from your work. Get away from, if you're a content creator, step back from your content creation just for a little bit. If you're building your business, step back from that business just a little bit. Because if we don't, you can literally, especially those who run in the business, if you understand that, you're working from sun up to sundown. It's like you have to purpose yourself to stop. So in this time, you want to schedule some me time specifically for yourself, just to relax, to cool out, to kind of settle down and tone down and gather your thoughts. That's the best way to gather a growth mindset, is when we are infiltrated with a bunch of negativity, a bunch of stress, we tend to think negative. So in that time, that me time, you can take this time to think positive, to allow yourself to soak up the positive things, to soak up the motivation, to soak up the inspiration in this time. Number four, what you want to do is you want to make sure numbering the things that you are appreciated for. Take the time to spend time in nature, spend time just dwelling with yourself in that me time on your calendar. Take some time to really figure out what you're grateful for. We oftentimes focus on the negative too much. We focus on the negative things, what can go wrong, what didn't go wrong, what mistake did I make? And we don't take the time to look at the things that did go right. Take the time to sit back and see what we're grateful for. This could have happened, but instead this happened, right? Finding the positive, finding the light within the darkness. If you practice these 4 steps, team, you'll be one step closer to developing yourself, to building a resilient mindset, and be able to manage and handle the stress accordingly. If this video has touched you in any kind of way, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends and family, comment below. This is Coach Mike II, your mindset coach. Remember, self-work is the best work, so let's get to work. Until next time, peace.